Hello, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in for today's presentation. Today, we will be going over Pearl Harbor Day in the 84th anniversary, the kill date, United States of America, and the abbreviated date of 9/11/01. Let's get into it. So, Pearl Harbor Day. The attacks of Pearl Harbor occurred December 7, 1941. As of December 7, 2025, we are in the 84th anniversary of the attack. It occurred shortly before 8 a.m. Hawaiian time. More than 2,400 Americans were killed, including 68 civilians, and another 1,178 people were wounded. All 8 of the U.S. battleships in the harbor were damaged, and 4 were sunk. Over 300 aircraft were also destroyed or damaged. Well, there you go. Out of the 8 battleships, 4 of them had sunk on this day, 84 years ago. Let's get on to the next slide. So, Pearl Harbor Day to 9/11. Immediately after the attacks on September 11, 2001, many politician commentators and opinion leaders refer to the event as this generation's Pearl Harbor or the new Pearl Harbor. On 9/11/2001, it was buildings 1, 2, and 7 all collapsed, as Pearl Harbor occurred on 12/7, like 1, 2, and 7, the buildings that would eventually fall on 9/11, which is referred to as the new 9/11. The new Pearl Harbor. 127 is the 31st prime, while 31 is the 11th prime. New York was the 11th colony ratified to the United States Constitution, therefore becoming a state. And if you look closely here, September 11th, the new Pearl Harbor. This was a 3 DVD set that released, I believe, 12 years ago, in the year of the snake. Let's get on to the next slide. So what is the kill date? There's multiple ways to write date numerology, but once a month will it consist of these 3 numbers shown below. The concept of a specific kill date occurring monthly is determined by the numerical values of 44, 28, and 64. These numbers are essential of a specific conspiratorial numerical ritual, all due to the value of kill equaling 44, 28, and 64, if you look here. Well, today's date numerology is 12 plus 7 plus 20 plus 25 equates to 64. You can also write the date numerology 12 plus 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equates to 28. And then lastly, 12 plus 7 plus 25 equates to 44. Therefore, you get all 3 of these values to consider it the kill date. This date only occurs once a month, like we referred to in the beginning. And it's extremely rare for the date numerologies to equate to those 3 numbers on a specific date. So it's not no coincidence. And if you look closely, December 7th is the 341st day of the year, the day leaving 24 days left in the year. Remember that number, 24. Just like how there was 2,400 casualties on the Pearl Harbor Day in 1941. A historical kill date was just this past year, the Charlie Kirk incident, 9/10/2025. Look closely. It was the 253rd day of the year. If you do 9 plus 10 plus 20 plus 25, it equals 64. 9 plus 10 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equates to 28. Well, 9 plus 10 plus 25 also equals 44. With those three values, by way of abbreviating the date numerology, you get the kill date for the month of September. Charlie Kirk was a prominent American right-wing political activist, media personality, and a key ally of Donald Trump, best known as the founder of Turning Point USA. He was assassinated on September 2025 during a speaking event at the Utah Valley University. And look closely, he was a 22-year-old that had assassinated Charlie. Well, 253 is the 22nd triangular number. Next slide. So like I said, pay attention to that number 24, because we are 24 years later post 9/11. If we date back to the Charlie Kirk assassination, which took place September 10th, 2025, to today's date, December 7th, 2025, and if you include the day, it is 89 days. Well, 89 is the 24th prime number. And like I said, it was approximately 2,400 Americans were killed during the attack at Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. So definitely paying, tribute to the 24th anniversary of 9/11. Remember, Pearl Harbor was considered 9/11 was considered the new Pearl Harbor. So why 84? Why has this number been so reoccurring? Well, if you look back just in the past previous months, there's been a whole lot of deaths of people on the world stage who died at age 84. From Sally Kirkland, just like how we just got done talking about Charlie Kirk. She was an Oscar nominated actress known for her role in Anna and The Sting. She had recently died in November at age 84. Paul Tagliabue, the former NFL commissioner, passed away at age 84. Dick Cheney, our 46th vice president of the United States, died at age 84. And he was also the sitting vice president during 9/11. Since he died at age 84 this year, he was born in 1941, the year that Pearl Harbor occurred. Also, Bob Trumpy, he didn't die at age 84. He died at age 80, but he wore the number 84. And Pope Leo. There have been numerous Pope Leos, and his birthday is September 14th. He was born in 1955, therefore he celebrated his 70th birthday in September of 2025. Well, if you calculate the days into his age from his birthday till today, it is exactly 84 days from his September 14th birthday to December 7th. 84 days on the dot. And also in Gematria, Pope Leo equates to 84. All roads lead to Rome. Now I had talk about this in my previous video about how the United States will turn 9/11/01 days old from July 4th, 1776, the founding date of the United States. The 84th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. the United States will be 91101 days old, which is the abbreviated date of 9/11/01. Also, I haven't seen too many people cover this, but the United States right now is currently 249 years old. Therefore, it's in its 156th day of its existence of this year. Well, 9/11 is the 156th prime. Not only will it be 91101 days old from the founding date of the United States, well, it will be exactly 156 days old into its age. Well, 9/11 is the 156th prime. It's absolutely insane. Also, Pope Leo, he's born in the time of Virgo as well. And 9/11 had occurred in the time of Virgo. The 84 and 60 theme. 84 and 60 have, some parallels together because 84 is the 60th composite number. With that being said, Super Bowl 60 is scheduled to be held in San Francisco area on February 8th, 2026. We were just talking about Charlie Kirk. Well, Charlie Kirk, his nonprofit foundation Turning Point USA, is organizing its separate alternative event called the All-American Halftime Show, which will air at the same time as the official Super Bowl 60 halftime show. So Charlie Kirk, which his name equals 60, will be partaking their own Super Bowl halftime show, which is separate from the NFL, in the time of Super Bowl 60. Which also is funny is Charlie Puth has been officially announced by the NFL as the performer for the national anthem for the Star-Spangled Banner at Super Bowl 60. That's just about it, that was my last and final slide. Just a couple things for y'all to meditate on and really think. I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but, with these numbers lining the way they are right now and just the state of the United States that it's in, some interesting stuff could really be taking place, and we're just here to really document and discuss and educate. Let me know whatever y'all guys think. Would love to hear y'all's feedback on this video and look forward to hearing from y'all guys the next time. Thank you so much for staying till the end, and thank you so much. Bye.